life after death, what would it be that they would say? And so I know each of these guys have, at some point in their life, have put their faith and trust in Jesus. Now, for some of you that may not have grown up in church, that you may not understand what that means. Basically, what they've said is they believe that Jesus died on the cross for their sins, he was buried, and he arose. That's the gospel, that's the good news, that Jesus took our sin, and that sin is a word for imperfection, missing the mark. It's the things that we do that we know we shouldn't do. And so each of these guys has said, I believe, Jesus, you're the one that makes me right with God. I'm forgiven. And so they've done that in their life, and I know that each one of them would want nothing more than for you guys to know who Jesus is and what he's about and the life he's lived. So whether you come from a religious family or not, maybe you've never gone to church, maybe you're not into the Bible, I would really encourage you to do what these guys have done, and that's not only put your faith in, but read the Bible. Read and understand who Jesus is, what he's about. So 30 seconds. If you had 30 seconds to give an inspiring word of encouragement to these young people that range from 8 to 18 years of age, we'll start, Scott, with you. What would you tell them?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, when I was your guys' age, to Jose's point, I mean, I grew up going to church, but I didn't really know what it all meant. I felt like I believed in God, but it didn't really make any sense to me, and that all kind of changed my junior year of high school. God kind of used like classic literature in a way to help me acknowledge my own sin and the bad stuff in my life. And at the same exact time, I was surrounded by a group of close friends who shared with me the gospel, and I trusted in Christ in that very moment. And a life well lived is a life, following Jesus. And there's a lot of things that this world can offer you that seem exciting and seem fulfilling. But the truth is that there's nothing that will fulfill you in the way that having a relationship with God will do.
Good word. Yeah. All right, Roger. You went to college in Texas, and your journey of faith began at what age?
Gosh, I grew up in a family of believers since great grandparents, I guess. So since I've been very little.
So, and that's a good point. And the reason I asked that is because I knew that Roger had a great legacy, but at some point in time, Roger took ownership of his faith, and that's, you may come from a great family and go, yeah, my parents are Christians, my grandparents, but at some point in time, you take ownership of your faith. Just like on the other side of the coin, I came from a broken family. My dad actually spent 6 of 9 years in prison. He was sentenced to 9 years. He spent 6 of 9 years. So I didn't have a great legacy handed down to me. So whether you've had a good legacy handed down to you, or you've come from a broken home, parents are divorced, God still loves you, and you have a chance to make something of your life.